जीवन्मुक्तिप्रदं देवं क्षमापूर्णं जगद्गुरुं वन्दे परमहंसाख्यं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतं। जीवन्मुक्तिप्रदं देवं क्षमापूर्णं जगद्गुरुं वन्दे परमहंसाख्यं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्। आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्। आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्। नित्यमुक्तं निर्विकल्पं ಧ್ಯಾನಲೋಕಪ್ರದೀಪಕಂ।
ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರು ನಮ್ಮ ಯುಗದ ಒಬ್ಬ ಅಭೂತಪೂರ್ವ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಶಕ್ತಿ, ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಸಮಾಜದ ಆಂದೋಲನದ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪಕರು, ಆಧುನಿಕ ವೈದಿಕ ನವೋದಯದ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಅನ್ವೇಷಕ, ಪವಿತ್ರ ಊರಾದ ತಿರುವಣ್ಣಾಮಲೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಜನ್ಮ ತಾಳಿದ ಒಬ್ಬ ಯೋಗಿ, ಕೆಚ್ಚೆದೆಯ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಸಂಶೋಧಕ, ದೈವಶಕ್ತಿಯ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶಕ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ. ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರು ಇಂದು ಪ್ರಾಚೀನ ರಹಸ್ಯಾರ್ಥ ಯೋಗ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನದ ಪಥದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಲಕ್ಷಾಂತರ ನಿಪುಣರಿಗೆ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿದಾಯಕರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕತೆಯ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನದ ಸಂಶೋಧನಾಕಾರ, ಆತ್ಮ ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ಕಾರ ತೋರುವ ಗುರುಗಳು. ಅವರ ವಿವೇಕದ ಸಂಪತ್ತು, ಅವರ ನಗುವಿನ ಆ ಸಂತಸ ಹಾಗೂ ಅವರ ಅದ್ವಿತೀಯ ದೀಕ್ಷೆಯ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರು ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಸುಮಾರು 1 ಕೋಟಿ ಜನರೊಡನೆ ಹಂಚಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರು ಜೀವನ್ಮುಕ್ತಿಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಆನಂದಮಯ ಜೀವನಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಪರಿಹಾರಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತನಾಡಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮರೆಯಲಾರದ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಅನುಭವವನ್ನು ಕೈಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಬನ್ನಿ.
ಸರ್ವಧರ್ಮ ಪ್ರಣೇತಾರಂ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದರೂಪಿಣಂ ವಂದೇ ಸನಾತನಂ ಪುಣ್ಯಂ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದಾಯ ಸ್ವಾಗತಂ. ವೇದ ವೇದಾಂತ ಸಂವೇದ್ಯಂ ದೇವದೇವಿ.
Sense organs, combination of muscles, blood, cells, all the biological parts suddenly gets the capacity to perceive things, but assumes not only perception, all other qualities of life is available to them independently, are sense organs. Example, eyes. It's a combination of little bit of nerves, muscles, blood, some more biological items. It has the capacity of seeing. But unfortunately, because continuously it is able to see, it starts assuming all the things seen by him are under his control, assuming more capabilities, more powers than the reality is the basic fallacy of organs. That is why I want to call them nonsense organs. The word nonsense organs will be more meaningful than the word sense organs. As long as they are clear about what they can do and what they can't do, they are sense organs. See, if you are very clear, eyes can see, ears can hear, tongue can taste, nose can smell. If you are very clear, you won't have hangover. All right, while you are alive, they are all functioning. When you shut them, they are all dead. Over. The whole problem is over. There is no question of rebirth, carrying the hangover from the this Janma to next, or carrying the hangover of 2 months before activities to now, all those things does not even come into picture. Problem is solved. But it is not that simple way happening. By and by constantly seeing, eyes assume it can control the scene. That is why you start having choice. The moment you say, I have a choice, I want to see some of this and I don't want to see some of this, you already assumed the kartrutva. Bhagavan very clearly says, you have only the right to work, you have only the capacity, power to work, not for the result. By and by, the eyes start feeling it can control what it wants to see and what it doesn't want to see. And then, next step, the choice starts happening. And this eyes will have its own foolish logic to make you believe it can control. Ramakrishna used to tell very beautifully. Suddenly one day, one foolish frog started believing that this fellow has become very rich because he got 1 rupee coin. And everybody has to respect him. So he brought that 1 rupee coin and kept in his small house. Usually the underground, they will have a small hole done. He kept that 1 rupee coin outside his hole. One elephant was walking through that way after taking bath in the river. That fellow, the frog, has started kicking his leg towards the elephant's direction and shouting, "Hey, you are not respecting me, you don't know. From yesterday I became rich, see my money, see my money." That elephant does not even know what is going on here. Just like that foolish frog trying to control the elephant. Just really the frog is feeling, I have become rich, see the proof. This fellow is legally justifying he is rich and he has to be respected by the poor elephant who doesn't have 1 rupee.
ಕಲ್ಪತರು ಉತ್ತಮ ಆರೋಗ್ಯದ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದವನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅನಾರೋಗ್ಯದ ಮೂಲ ಕಾರಣವನ್ನು ಅಳಿಸಿ ಹಾಕಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಚೈತನ್ಯದ ಮಟ್ಟವನ್ನು 1300% ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅದ್ವಿತೀಯ ಅವತಾರ ಪುರುಷರಾದ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರಿಂದ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಆಶೀರ್ವದಿಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟ 1 ದಿನದ ಪರಿವರ್ತನಾಕಾರಕ ಹಾಗೂ ಉಪಶಮನಕಾರಕವಾದ ಒಂದು ಅನನ್ಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ. ಧ್ಯಾನ ಹಾಗೂ ದೀಕ್ಷೆಗಳ ಶಕ್ತಿಯ ಬಳಕೆಯನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕುಂಡಲಿನಿ ಜಾಗೃತಗೊಳ್ಳುವಿಕೆಯ ಒಂದು ಇಣುಕು ನೋಟದಿಂದ ಶಾಶ್ವತವಾದ ದೈಹಿಕ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಾನಸಿಕ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆಯನ್ನು ಅನುಭವಿಸಿ ಉತ್ತಮ ಆರೋಗ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಮೊದಲನೆಯ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಯನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕಲ್ಪತರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಭವಿಷ್ಯವನ್ನು ರೂಪಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಪ್ರತಿ ವಾರಾಂತ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಥಳ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನಪೀಠ, ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಗರ, ಬಿಡದಿ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು.
Same way, your eyes make you believe you have a choice to control the scenes. When you have a choice, why don't you start choosing the choice where all the crimes originate? Whole life is alchemy. When the seed, mud, manure, all 3-4 different things are coming together, suddenly the alchemy of plant is happening. Same way, the grains from the plants, the grain, water, fire, salt, when all of them are coming together, the alchemy of cooking is happening. When the food, your intestine, blood, prana, all of them are coming together, alchemy of digestion is happening. Whole life is alchemy. Same way, when the muscles, flesh, blood, nervous system, when all these things are coming, The alchemy of extraordinary powers like a seeing, listening, tasting are happening. But unfortunately, you don't stop with those powers. If you are simply flowing with those powers, you will radiate so much of intelligence. A man who is simply seeing, the man who is simply tasting, the man who is simply listening, the man who is simply enjoying the physical sex, the man who is simply smelling without carrying the hangover will radiate so much of intelligence. Unfortunately, your senses feels they are Lord of life. They are only tools of life, not Lord of life. Same way, when all these five senses are put together, suddenly a wrong alchemy happens. Sense of doership. Sense of doership is a broomstick created by the five sticks of senses. When you remove that five senses separately, there is no broomstick. But when you put them together, you call that as broomstick. Sense of doership is the wrong alchemy happens when these five senses are put together. If you understand, other than that five senses, there is no sense of doership. That understanding expresses itself as intelligence. It is really unfortunate. Human beings, the car which they use, maybe few hours in a day, they want to know so much about it. The house in which they live, few hours a day, they want to know so much about it. The food they eat, thrice a day, they want to know so much about it. The TV they watch for few hours for entertainment, they want to know so much about it. The places that they never are going to visit in their life, they want to know so much about all those places. It is so unfortunate, which is their very own, their sense organs, their very body. They don't want to know anything about it. They neither have interest, nor have time, or bothered. The body in which you are living, the life which you are experiencing, every human being, by the time he is 14, all his sense organs will be fully awakened, active and alive. You should find out, other than the sense organs actions, is there any doership in me? The doership which I am assuming, presuming, does it have any basis? The choices with which I am functioning, or the idea that I have choices which I am having, does it have any base? The moment a child is physically matured, by 14, almost every child will be physically matured, where all five senses are functioning. Then he should be taught to sit and contemplate, minus his eyes, how he feels, means without seeing what he feels about himself, without hearing what he feels about himself. One by one, each sense should be shut, and he should contemplate on the experience of himself, doership. He should discover within 1 year, when five senses are shut, the doership does not have individual existence.
ಓರ್ವ ಅವತಾರ ಪುರುಷರಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನಕ್ಕೆ ದಿವ್ಯ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನ ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಬೇಕೇನು? ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಕರೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಪರಮಹಂಸರೊಡನೆ ಮುಖಾಮುಖಿ.
Nityanandam. Nityananda here.
ಇಡೀ ಜಗತ್ತಿಗೆ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರು ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಅಪೂರ್ವವಾದ ಹಾಗೂ ಅಸದೃಶವಾದ ಉಡುಗೊರೆಯನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
You got practically everything and too much for a phone call.
ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ನಡೆಯುವ ಸತ್ಸಂಗದ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿಗೂ ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಉತ್ತರ ನೀಡಲು ಅವರು ಲಭ್ಯವಿರುವರು.
No, you ask anything you want in your life. Ask me any boon you want.
ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ 8 ಗಂಟೆಯ ನಂತರ +918027279999 ಗೆ ಕರೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರೊಂದಿಗೆ ಮಾತನಾಡುವ ಅದೃಷ್ಟ ನಿಮ್ಮದಾಗಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಹಾಗೂ ntv.nityananda.org ಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರ ನೇರ ಪ್ರಸಾರವನ್ನು ವೀಕ್ಷಿಸಿ.
This lesson should be taught and they should make this as experience before they are 15. This should be one of the basic lessons of living in the body. It's like knowing how to press the brake. If you know everything about the car and you don't know where is the brake and how to press the brake, where are you going to end? Where all of us are ending. Just like grown-up men entering into the body and starting. Come on, press the accelerator. Speed up. Now you know everything, how to switch on the front light, how to switch on the back light, how to handle the front camera, back camera, even how to use the wiper, but you don't know how to press the brake. Unfortunately, you have a life in your body, and because of that, fuel is not getting finished. The eternal supply of fuel. Just imagine, you are in this car. God, you should be continuously screaming and asking for help. Please, somebody teach me how to stop the brake, how to stop this car, how to press the brake. Yes, everything is okay till it goes and hits something. One hit, the whole thing collapses. In Indian villages, the season business walas, see the mango season, the mango sellers will have only the season business. Only in that season they will have the business. Many mango sellers, after the season is over, they will become doctors in villages. Not Siddha doctor or Ayurveda, no, allopathy doctor. They will start doing injections. The same way, making Ganesha and selling. It's a season business. During Ganesh Chaturthi, they will have the business. After that, they will become veterinary doctors. And same way, selling and buying cows and bulls. That is also a season business. During the Deepam festival in Tirunnamalai, there will be huge market. That selling and buying. That brokers, cow brokers, who sell and buy cows and bulls. After that season is over, they will become a mechanic. If you give your car to this kind of mechanic, if you give your body to this kind of doctors, if you give your animals to this kind of veterinary doctors, not knowing the field and entering into it, how dangerous it is for you and for others. Still in Indian villages, doctors are classified. Oosi doctor, Marandu doctor, Periya doctor. Oosi doctor means the doctor knows only to put injection. Marandu doctor means the doctor knows only to give medicine. Periya doctor means doctor who knows everything including surgery. In this, only the Periya doctor is a doctor who has studied MBBS. All others are part-time doctors. No. If you are going to this type of doctors, then understand where you are heading. Same way only. Without knowing how to press the brake, you are driving your body. Where are you going to head? Sometimes you create disease without even knowing your body. How you enter into living. What a danger. God. The next technical term in this verse, internal organ of perception. I just started defining few words. Emotion. The energy which gets converted as excitement and makes the motion happen in you is emotion. Joy. the small vacation you give for yourself after continuous natural torture you do to yourself. Pain, the payment you give for being in, is pain. First, like when you learn any subject, how you are given a dictionary. When you learn English, you are given English dictionary. When you learn Tamil, you are given a Tamil dictionary. When you learn Sanskrit, you are given a Sanskrit dictionary. Same way, when you learn life, you should be given life dictionary. Where is life dictionary? Internal organ of perception is the spark came out of your life source, making organs alive and perceive, process information. Understand this example. A heap of rice after digestion. A fly is continuously sitting between these two. The rice after digestion is your organs. The heap of rice is your self, means the cosmic self, life source. This bee which is moving continuously makes this heap of rice after digestion feel it has life. That is internal organ of perception. Because this fly is moving so fast between these two, this heap also starts feeling, I am also alive. I am also being eaten by somebody. But actually that heap is not being eaten by the bee. Heap is getting spoiled by the bee constantly sitting here after sitting there. If continuously it is sitting here, there, what happened? Whatever is stuck in his leg, it will come here. After 100 times, this whole heap of rice will look little yellowish. Now, unless visually I describe, how will you understand? That bee is internal organ of perception, what we call chakshu, when it sits on the eyes. We call it shrotra, when it sits on the ears. We call it grana, when it sits on the nose. We call it sparsha, when the bee sits on the touch. Chakshu, shrotra, jihva. We call it jihva, when it sits on the mouth. That is internal organ of perception.
ಖಿನ್ನತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕೊಲ್ಲುತ್ತಿದೆಯೇ? ಭವಿಷ್ಯವನ್ನು ಎದುರಿಸಲು ನಿಮಗೆ ಭಯವಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆಯೇ? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹಿಂದಿನ ನೆನಪುಗಳು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕಾಡುತ್ತಿವೆಯೇ? ಇವೆಲ್ಲಕ್ಕೂ ಮೂಲ ಕಾರಣ ಬಾಲ್ಯದಿಂದಲೇ ಸಮಾಜವು ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸಿರುವ ನಕಾರಾತ್ಮಕವಾದ ಮನೋವೃತ್ತಿ, ಅಂದರೆ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳಿಂದ ಹೊರಬರಲು ಒಂದೇ ಮಾರ್ಗವೆಂದರೆ ಈ ನಕಾರಾತ್ಮಕ ಮನೋವೃತ್ತಿಗಳನ್ನು ನಾಶಗೊಳಿಸುವುದು. ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಸ್ಫುರಣ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಪ್ರಬಲಯುಕ್ತವಾದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ತಂತ್ರಗಳ ಹಾಗೂ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಆಳವಾಗಿ ಬೇರೂರಿರುವ ನಕಾರಾತ್ಮಕ ಮನೋವೃತ್ತಿಗಳಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತಗೊಳ್ಳಲು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ.
Your life is basically bliss. Anything you feel other than bliss is a samskara, engraved memory. These 4 days I am going to remove those engraved memories from you.
ಮಗುವಾಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ನೀವು ಅನುಭವಿಸಿದ ಆ ನಿರ್ಮಲವಾದ ಮುಗ್ಧತೆಯ ಆನಂದವನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಂಡುಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಒಂದು ಮಹತ್ತರವಾದ ಅವಕಾಶ. ದಿನಾಂಕ ಮಾರ್ಚ್ 1 ರಿಂದ 4, 2012. ಸ್ಥಳ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನಪೀಠ, ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದಪುರಿ, ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಗರ, ಮೈಸೂರು ರಸ್ತೆ, ಬಿಡದಿ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು. ದೂರವಾಣಿ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 1800-425-22333, 0974-220-3311.
ब्रह्ममुरारिसुरार्चितलिङ्गं निर्मलभाषितशोभितलिङ्गं जन्मजदुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं जन्मजदुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गम्।
ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यवकुतो दयिषवे नमः नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यामुदते नमः या जयिषुः शिवतमा शिवं बभूव ते धनुः शिवा शरव्याया तवतया नो रुद्रमृडय या ते विशन्तहस्ते विभष्ट्यस्तवे शिवाङ्गिरित्रतां गुरुमाहि पुंसे पुरुषं जगते शिवेन वचसा त्वा गिरिशाच्छा वदामसि यथा नः सर्वमिज्जगदयक्ष्मगुं सुमना असत् अद्य वोचदधिभक्ता प्रथमो दैव्यो ऋषगे अहेहश्च सर्वान् जम्बयन् सर्वाश्च यादुत्राण्यः असौ यस्ताम्रो अरुणपुत भभ्रस्व मङ्गलः ये चेमागुं रुद्र अमितो दिक्षु श्रुता सहस्रशो वै शागुं हेडयीमहे असव्यो वसर्पति नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः उदैनं गोपा